again, welcome to another episode of Complete Sports Update, the show that brings you up to date with events in the world of sports. My name is Solomon Ejagwese, and with me is James Agberibi.
Hello viewers, it's a pleasure being on the show again today.
The FIFA Under-17 World Cup in United Arab Emirates is ongoing, and we've seen the Golden Eaglets thrash Iran 4-1. We've seen players like Yahaya, Musa, and Kelechi Iheanacho having their names on the score sheet. We're going to be facing Uruguay on Saturday, and what are our prospects for that game?
Judging by what the team played against Iran, the 4-1 victory, it wasn't a surprise because the team has shown their ability that they can score, they can match any team in the competition. So I wasn't surprised about the scoreline there. Then the game against Uruguay, I think they will give it their all. Unfortunately, they are going to miss two key players, Isaac Success and Kelechi Iheanacho for the game. And we hope that they will be able to scale the Uruguay hold, because I think that's where the test starts from now.
Because the South American team they come with a lot of baggage. So I believe they slightly have the edge. I believe they will qualify, but it's going to be a very tough game for them.
Okay. Kenneth Omeruo has been nominated for the Golden Boy Award, which is organized by Tutto Sports in Italy. He's also running up against the likes of Oxlade-Chamberlain of Arsenal, Varane of Real Madrid, and Romelu Lukaku of Chelsea. What do you think about this? Because we're talking about Kenneth Omeruo here. He's been on injury since after the Confederations Cup in Brazil. So being nominated for this kind of award, do you think is a good sign for him as a young player?
Yeah, for me, I think it's a welcome development for Kenneth Omeruo. And after breaking into the national team, giving us a very good performance at the Cup of Nations and the Confederations Cup.
And for him to now be nominated, as one of the best young talents in the world, and I think it's a good one for him and a good one for Nigeria. He might not win it, but the mere fact that he's been nominated goes a long way to show that the guy has potential, and good one for Nigeria, Super Eagles, especially now that we're going to be facing Ethiopia in Calabar. So I believe he might not play, but the fact that I think he has started training with Chelsea. So I think from there, I can take it up from there.
Okay. We see the likes of Messi, Ronaldo, Yaya Toure, Ibrahimovic, and Falcao, who had the short list. If you go through the list of players who have been nominated, you find out that Yaya Toure is the only African player that was picked by the FIFA to join this Ballon d'Or award. What do you have to say about that?
Yaya Toure being nominated, it's a good one, but
at the same time, when you look at some other African players, I think he's the only person who can really say is outstanding for now. Judging by his performance for his team in the Premiership and even in the Champions League. Unfortunately, he couldn't do anything at the Cup of Nations because of, maybe because the Super Eagles, serving as a stumbling block for them. But him being nominated, it's an indication that the guy is top notch. He's one of the best around. And we know the guys that are the top guys who take it, but the fact that he's been nominated,
it's a good one for him, and it's points to the fact that he might win the African Footballer of the Year award, because it's only right about Mikel Obi. I don't think he stands a chance. They will be holding the awards here in Nigeria, but since he's been nominated for the World Footballer of the Year, I think that one it will count in his favor. So it's a good one for him. Unfortunately, we don't have any other African player being nominated, but let's just see how it goes. Maybe get to the top 10 lists, and from there, the usual suspects just step into this and do their thing.
Ghana scouts are impressed with under-17 player Kelechi Iheanacho. He has made a good account of himself in the ongoing FIFA Under-17 World Cup in the United Arab Emirates. What do you want to say about this? Because Iheanacho is presently injured, and I hope he'll be available for the game on Saturday. But if not, but Arsenal are actually impressed by his performance What do you want to say about it?
Well, I think Ian Acho for me has, I think he has stolen the show
for the Golden Eagles, because all the expectation and everything was on what they call Isaac success, but Ian Acho has kind of, I think he's the main man now in the team. Unfortunately, he got injured in the 4-1 victory over Iran. And now that we heard team scouts from Arsenal now chasing the guy, I think it goes to show that the guy is up there now with the best youth talents around now. So I just pray that he gets called up, invited for trials, because Arsenal, we all know Arsene Wenger is pedigree when it comes to nurturing youth players. So I believe if at the end of the day he gets the opportunity to be in Arsenal, to start from the academic stage, I believe he's going to get, even if he doesn't make it to the main team, but I believe whatever knowledge, whatever education I already get from there, I think he's going to go a long way in making a very good player in the future.
The international friendly on Monday, we saw Jordan keeping the wings of the home-based Super Eagles. They go by Jordan's keeper Hatem Akol. Was the difference between the two sides. Do you think the home-based player are they really good enough to represent Nigeria in the world stage, since they can't even defeat a country like Jordan?
Game against Jordan, just like before the team went for the African Cup of Nations, I believe they played a series of friendly games. Which I think they lost to Egypt, lost to Peru, lost some games, But at the end of the day, they were crowned African champions. I think the same pattern route that the home-based players are now taking. The game against Jordan, they lost. Remember that they played against the full-strength team of the Jordanians. So I think it's a good testing ground for them, because you bring out the experience, you give them exposure, for what to expect when the CHAN kicks off in January. So I believe the defeat is, to me, it doesn't count.
Okay. Just to put the players in the right frame of mind, and I believe that in subsequent games they will be able to make amends and do when the main competition starts.
This rounds up another exciting episode of Complete Sports Update. Question for the week: can you predict the scores of Nigeria-Uruguay on Saturday? Also, we'd like to show you the front cover of Complete Sports today. You can grab your copy, it's just 15 naira. We have exclusive features from Arsenal to United to Chelsea. So this is a very good buy for you. Also, if you want to try it, you want to grab your own copy. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.